Hello Libra, welcome to Divine Debut 11 and your love reading for the month of October of 2025. I do hope that you're all doing well. Let's see what's going on. Special thanks to our patrons as they get these readings first and the public gets it later on in the month. So, I will have the cards that are used in these readings in the description box below. Saves time in telling you what is what. We'll be taking some love messages at the end. Happy birthday, dear Libra. It is the Libra season. Wishing you well on your solar return. Let's see what's going on in love as soon Venus will be entering your sign. She'll be coming home. It's like love will be returning back into your life, and you will be also acknowledged and valued, I would say. So let's see. Dear Libra, thank you, Spirit, for Libra. What's going on in love? Thank you. Six of Wands. The challenge is the Strength card. You must be dealing with a Leo. Patience, Libra. Success is on its way. Unless you're dealing with someone that has got a strong ego, and you may have conflict relative to who's going to rule here. So you being an air sign and with a fire sign, it looks like you're dealing with, we've got a lot of desire and passion here, but someone's trying to hold that back as well because of a sense of ego, wanting to come through as stronger than what they really are. Where are you coming from? We've got a Knight of Wands, so we've got Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. We've got all fire here. Fire is creation, it's passion, it's the inability to hold back. I don't think that whoever is or whatever is trying to come through for you, I don't know if they'll be able to hold themselves back, dear Libra. It's like you're weaving your magic and you're attracting in love for sure. We've got an Emperor here. No wonder. The Emperor would be someone that is quite egotistical and very powerful. Obviously, this could be an Aries. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. With the Emperor, someone that has been very successful in their life. It's like they asking or acknowledging respect because they've accomplished a lot in their life. This could also be someone who comes from another relationship. This could be someone that is not only a business owner, may not only be your employer as well, but this could be someone that has got older children as well, someone that is quite experienced. There could be an age difference here as well. But this person has got a lot of experience under their belt, and they're very powerful. They're used to holding the position of power, and it's not easy to put them in a box and to rule them, dear Libra. So the choice is yours. The outcome is the Queen of Wands. So, oh my God, there is nothing apart from fire on the desk here, on the table. Your energy is matched, I can say, as well. But for others of you, this could have been someone that was not ready to take that next serious step. This could be someone that has got a lot of responsibilities, works a lot, is someone that is very popular, very well known, acknowledged for their accomplishments. This could be someone that is always striving for success, and someone maybe that works very hard. So I would say that for some of you, of course, as well, this could be someone, dear Libra, that may also possibly be coming out of another relationship, as there's too much push and pull, too much ego. And you may be dealing with someone that just wants to be single, someone that wants to connect with you, but is not ready to take the next serious step. or not able to offer you that at this time. I do see a very strong, powerful connection here. Remember, with so much fire, it can create, but it can also burn. It can also tinge. Remember, the Queen of Wands also is very powerful as well. So I get competitive energies here, unless this is your competitor. And let's see what's at the foundation. Well, this card wanted to open up, so be careful. There may be arguments. There may be issues concerning the past that are coming through as well. But there may also be a lot of clarity as to how your person feels about you or how they see you. I do feel that you've got the admiration of this person, and if you haven't been able to connect or and you haven't been communicating, I do see a lot of clarity, a lot of clearing out, and possibly talks could also be possibly relative to anything legal or just clearing the air. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got a Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Trust your intuition. That I would say that your person needs someone that knows their worth, that knows that they are powerful, that can stand next to this Emperor, because the Queen of Wands is also a very powerful deity. And she's got the wisdom, she's got the charisma, she's got everything available at her hands, as long as she believes that, dear Libra. So the general energy is the Queen of Cups, so it probably is going to be quite an emotional month here. Queen of Cups says trust your intuition as well. Queen of Cups is the queen of one's heart, right? She's the very loving and nurturing, whereas the Queen of Wands would be someone more, possibly more self-centered, more needing to feed the ego. And that's why I'm saying that she could possibly be she's either someone who attracts or someone who repels. So it depends on, you know, where you're at personally, because knowing her power but also holding that feminine side to her would attract an Emperor. Now the fact is that obviously the Emperor holds the strength here, is the stronger. It's a major arcana, right? And I would say also, if this is you, then patience is what's necessary. And patience, well, I see the fire burning, I see the desire and the passion to connect. And it's like Spirit is saying, be patient. I know that patience is not something that you uphold easily. It's like Spirit is saying, take the feminine side. We've all got yin and yang, right? Look into the more nurturing, loving, and patient side. Queen of Cups, right? She's very motherly, she's very nurturing, whereas the Queen of Wands should be more, you know, the person that wants to succeed where business is concerned. That's why I'm saying that this could also be your Emperor. Your Emperor could be someone that is in business or collaborating with someone that you possibly could be in competition for the heart of this Emperor with. So she does sort of come through as the final outcome. But if this is you, it's saying be patient, know your power, know your strength, know that you've got the ability to attract, but because the Emperor would be more masculine energy. But what I feel that would draw in this emperor more so because he's like a father figure, as is the Queen of Cups, whereas the Queen of Wands she's more driven. She's more about, competition, more about creation, winning, holding a position of power. She's more career orientated and flirtatious and so on and so forth. I feel that the emperor would be someone that would be attracted to the Queen of Cups, someone that would be, and I don't want to say a stay-at-home. I'm wondering why this is not clear. Sorry about that. Not that they would necessarily want someone to stay at home and sacrifice their career and their goals and their aspirations, but they would have that feminine, nurturing and loving side, patient, right? So I feel that's a message that's coming through for you, dear Libra. Let's see what the astrology reading cards, what's going to come through for Libra in the month of October and around your birthday, dear Libra. We have Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. See, success comes through with the Queen of Wands. Depends on what you want success with. Do you want success in business, or do you want success at home in your emotional life, dear Libra? I guess that's the choice that you need to make. Okay, so what's more valuable to you? Is it more your success to a career and put love on the back burner, put love second, or is it whatever is your driving force, whatever it is that you need? But you've got Venus here, and Venus is the goddess of love and money and valuables, and Venus could be materialistic. So I guess the choice is yours. Let's see what else comes through. Venus is ruled by, rules Taurus as well as Libra. So obviously with Venus here, you're going to be attracting, surely you're going to be attracting love in, but also possible valuables and goodies, dear Libra. It's your time to shine. You've got Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment and awakening. So some of you may be having a very sudden and unexpected message, surprise, sudden shift nevertheless. And if you're not dealing with a Taurus or another Libra, you may be dealing with an Aquarius. These are the signs that come through. Let's see what's going on in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. What is potential for Libra and love? We'll take another layer, of course, of tarot, and we'll look into the deepest depths of the emotions very soon with the Mystic Moon Oracles. We've got feeling alone. That's the Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Some of you may have been waiting on someone that you thought it's gone, done and dusted. Or if you've been missing someone, they've been missing you as well. There is a possibility on a return here. It's like your karma dharma, and I've got so much earth here. Talk about heavy, possibly heavy, even though here we've got a lot of fire, which helps the stuck energies of earth. But earth is also stability, remember, well-deserved reward. And we've got Nine of Pentacles. We go 5, 6, 9 Pentacles. So I don't know if this is a work situation. If it's not, this possibly could say that someone needed to take care of another relationship. So you had your time to think, they had their time to do their stuff, because it's giving and receiving. Obviously, maybe you were on the opposite end of giving and receiving before, as they were possibly busy giving elsewhere, whether it was their energy to work, whether it was another relationship. This is like Dharma. Your Dharma is returning, or if they're going through a possible separation, divorce, because we also saw that Knight of Swords. We've got a Queen of Swords here as well. Goodness me. We've got 3 queens here. so many queens. And queens, of course, could be other females around you. It could be competition. It could be someone that's very popular, a very valuable person, or this is how they come across, where they've got much potential for love here. Now I'm going to say if, because I mean, you are the Queen of Swords, obviously. Some of you may be divorcees or separated or separating from an emperor. Let's not rule that out. Some of you may be separating yourself from someone that was very controlling, very egotistical, eccentric, different. But and if you've had hardship and low self-worth and complexes about getting out of a past relationship, why? Because at the seed we've got the Knight of Wands, which is I want my freedom. I want to be able to travel. Or you've met someone whilst on travel, possibly. And you've been going back and forth trying to figure out how to get out of something where you've been stuck. You need to know that, you know, it's not up to anyone else other than yourself, because the well-deserved reward is either acknowledgement that someone that you've been trying to manifest is going to acknowledge you and return your love, your devotion, your unconditional love, or someone is becoming single here because they know that they are worthy of more than what's been given. Right? Because giving and receiving could also be someone that's going through separation and divorce. So we've got a lot of fire and a lot of earth. Let's take another layer here. It's like Spirit is saying, okay, you're the Queen of Swords. You've gone through clearing, or you're going through clearing, but don't forget to open your heart. Okay, because if you're expecting to carry those deep wounds from the past into the future, it's not going to work out for you like that. So trust your intuition that if this is truly what you want, your freedom, then you can do this. As long as you know your worth. If you have been stuck and unable to get out of something because you were dealing with someone that was very, very controlling, could have been also a player, because this could have been someone that has their own business and there's someone that, you know, they go through relationships like changing their shirts, you know. And if you haven't understood why someone possibly is holding back on their desires and why love hasn't been easy for you, well, Venus and Uranus, this will give you some sort of enlightenment here, or some sort of changes. This could speak to freedom in love. This could be breaking out, breaking free, or even sudden shifts and awakenings where love is concerned, where there were stuck energies and then all of a sudden things turn around and you've got this well-deserved reward. It's like, you know, this person has climbed up this huge building here. They've accomplished a lot. Let's see what's going on in the now. Whenever you view this message, we've got a Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is someone having invested themselves 7 months, 7 years, or waiting on some turnaround or something to change here. The potential is for success here, but someone needs to be patient. Yeah, because something needs to close, right? 10 of Wands is a heavy burden that someone is carrying. And that could be the challenge here. Someone is going through a completion point in their life. What is the Knight of Wands? Which could be a Sagittarius, could be a foreigner. Some of you may have connected with someone that needs to travel to connect with you. For some of you, there's an age difference. Some of you are leaving someone older for someone younger. And others of you are leaving someone immature and going for someone that's more mature and well matured. Let's see what this Knight of Wands is about. Temperance. Now, of course, patience is not your... it's not one of your best assets, dear Libra. You're an air sign. Even though, you know, you need balance, I'm sure you give a lot. Some of you may also be saying, yes, I am very patient. It could have to do with other things that you have in your chart. But temperance is talking about a foreigner. And temperance is also saying that your knight in shining armor is coming in. All you need to do is wait, because your person may be at an imbalance, at not the right timing, because temperance is like divine timing. It's like Spirit is saying there's an alchemy going on. At some point there will be balance. And another card of patience we've got here, right? Let's look at the Emperor. Three of Pentacles. I do feel that if this is not your person, this could be someone, when I say your person, the person you're hoping to manifest. Wow, this card opened up on its own. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles is stuck energies, right? Some of you may have been waiting for an offer from this Emperor forever, for them to collaborate, for them to come home, because with the Three of Pentacles on the Emperor, this could be a player, someone that's got many opportunities at work, and this offer never came. You've been waiting forever. Let's look at the Queen of Cups, the general energy. Ace of Wands, what you really want, what you really desire, someone with an open heart. I see that. And the Star is saying again that there is hope. Aquarius. The Star could be social media. You're connecting with someone through social media. Possibly, if love hasn't come yet, the unconditional, motherly, I'll do anything for you love. This could possibly be coming through from an Aquarius. Well, air with air, let's not cross that out, but this could also be the Aquarius season, not very far off, because this is hope for in the future. Let's look at that Five of Wands. That could be internal, external conflict with others, with a family feud, not being on the same page. And we've got a King of Cups. So many people. King of Cups is someone that is emotionally mature. So King of Cups would be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. I'm wondering if that's not the season. It could be any sign, right? Because we've got the King of Cups here. We've also got Aries. We've got Aquarius. So let's not get stuck on the signs. But crowning you is the King of Cups, and we've got a Queen of Cups here. And she's possibly going to have an opportunity here. So we go from a lot of, let's say, fire, which is action, which is movement, and then we start to see more earth. It's like a strong desire for something much more long-term, something much more grounded and more secure. But someone is conflicted about this new risk, let's say, or about having sacrificed everything and having not received back the same, because the Fool is Aries, and sometimes it can be more self-centered and I am, right? I need this and you need that, and right? So there could also be conflict, internal conflict about this mature offer, and because this may involve a physical journey, or it's a new life cycle here, and that's never easy, getting to the Fool. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. And if you're at a physical distance, that could also be the conflict. That's not easy. Someone will have to take, big steps, not baby steps, towards this relationship. Let's see what the Queen of Wands signifies. We've got the Magician. The Magician. Gemini, Virgo. We've got the Four of Pentacles. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is an opportune moment for magic, for creation, for a new beginning. You've been possibly waiting for this, or this was withheld from you, closed up from you, blocked from you. Maybe it was all about timing. Maybe it was obligations, home, money, family that could not let you begin. The magician is like the alignment of the stars, right? Of course, it could speak to trickery as well, but it can also speak to logic and possibly even decisions, because this is a Gemini card. Gemini, of course, could be multiple lovers, multiple opportunities, but this is the Six of Pentacles. And what I feel I need to tell you here is, if you're connecting with someone that is taking the action towards you, that is doing the hard work, then this is your best bet. If you've been waiting around for someone for years, whoever it is, and they're not showing up for you, it's as simple as day. It's as clear as day. Whoever's going to be returning what you've already given, this is your person. Okay, that's the general energy here of the reading. We've got the Nine of Swords, so you may be going through some sleepless nights, some worries, some tensions, obviously. And I don't know if you're dealing, I don't know, I mean, out of the earth signs, we've got Capricorn, we've got Virgo. Let's say all the signs here, but we know this is a Virgo card, the worry wart. Virgo, Gemini as well, as the magician is here. So someone who's all about the little details possibly, or someone that cannot decide or isn't ready because they're still feeling alone, they're still left out in the cold, waiting for a sudden epiphany, change. Let's look at how your month will be emotionally, dear Libra. Vibrations, which is a high frequency card, which is talking about you being able to tune in to the telepathy with another person, or you're just picking up on information or on possibly what could be playing out. Trust your higher self and your intuition that someone is still stuck or in a victim position, still needing to close something up, a major life cycle here. Someone that has sacrificed a lot, possibly also dealing with someone that has gone through a spiritual awakening, or someone, yeah, they needed time, possibly also to look at things from a different perspective. We've got a new direction here. So we see here now that someone is following their own heart. So what they've given, the love, the unconditional love that they've given, or if they were wearing rose-colored glasses, this is like a wake-up call for someone. And I feel that that's probably going to happen here with Venus-Uranus, because you're going through sudden change. There's a potential for sudden change through enlightenment and an awakening. That could be you, that could be your person. Yep, we've got third party, abandoned. Someone could be leaving a third party and doing more what they need to do for themselves. We've got pause. So this may take a little bit of time, the pause. Either that, or someone is now seeing things from a different perspective and in preparation for that new direction, but I don't know exactly when that will be. Timing is hard to pinpoint. We've got a divine masculine that's in contemplation here. They're trying to see things from a higher perspective, but also what's going on in reality. As you can see, the clouds are blocking his view from up above. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone that may like to have a drink or two. You may be dealing with someone who holds strong Pisces energy, someone who likes to have a drink or two, or someone that's just been very sacrificing in their life. The sacrifices may have not returned, and I don't know if that's your moon placement, right? We will see. What I'd like to do now is let's take 3 Lenormands and see what else possibly could be showing up for Libra. We've got the Tower, which is all about blockages and delays, or someone needs to cut through the red tape. The Tower for me is like a contract. It's like an agreement, you know, someone that's bound by a particular situation. We've got the Tree, which could speak to family, or the Tree can speak to health, the health of a connection. Both cards are very Saturnian. Both cards are Saturnian, which to me, you know, Saturn in Pisces wants to take off those rose-colored glasses. If you are dealing with a Pisces individual, unless you've got your moon or your rising, let's say in Pisces, and you're coming through like that, if you've sacrificed everything, you're going to have to be smart. And there may be a little bit of trickery here, or someone is trying to be quite tactful to get themselves out of this solitude, this loneliness. You could see feeling alone. Yeah, and we've got a female here who needs to be intelligent. Either that, or this could be someone stuck in a relationship with someone that's, could be a female, could be this Queen of Wands I'm saying, that could be very distrusting, very sneaky, can lie, can deceive, let's see. Yeah, which is what is limiting your ability to move forward. It feels like, because again, even with the Mountain here, the Mountain is more Aries, but it's like a standing still energy, just like the Knight of Pentacles here, which is stuck energies, and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone needs to take care of something, close up a major life cycle. And if you haven't been able to do that, you or the person you're thinking of, that will happen with the help of Uranus here, because something will be revealed. Okay, something will bring down those blockages. As you can see, even the Four of Pentacles here could be the alignment of the stars, or some information, or some guidance, some help. And some of you may have, you know, karmically gone through this before, okay? This may have been a cycle that you've been in for a little while. Let's take messages. Think of your person. Let's take some messages from your person, how they're feeling emotionally. Think of the person, think of your person, and if you are dealing with two different people, you should understand from the message who these messages are from. And we'll take a universal love oracle as well, and clear the air, we could say, relative to how they're feeling about you, because this is about their emotions. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. You inspire me. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Your words linger in my mind, and I wish I could take back the things that I said. So obviously there's been, some of you have been at a distance from each other. There was dishonesty here. Holding back on information is dishonesty, right? We see that in the Four of Pentacles here. So someone has regrets and is wanting to return. They know they haven't done right by you. Maybe the new direction that someone is taking is to be honest. For Libra, what is the message? And with the mountain here, someone needs to have the confidence, the power, and the will, right, to close up a life cycle, because it's a 21, and of course the mountain, being able to climb that mountain, someone needs to have that stamina, right? This is Mars in Aries, so it can speak to problems and difficulties and struggles, hurdles. There are hurdles here, and someone needs to be intelligent so that they don't fall into the same cycle again and again. And we've got the path that opens, so there are choices here. Be smart, Libra. Emergence. Let's read the emergence. It may feel like forces beyond your control have thrust you into unfamiliar territory. It is true we cannot control all forces or situations. Whatever chaos reigns in your world, you can control your reactions, your perceptions, your focus. And of course, Uranus here is chaos. We know that. Life presents constant opportunities to learn, evolve, and step into who you long to be. The challenges will come. It is up to you to work through them, to draw all the wisdom you can from them. It is through the events currently unfolding that your truer nature will emerge. Who do you want to be? And I feel that you want to be this queen here. A victor, a role model, a sage. Align your current self with your greater self and tap into their reserves of power, confidence, and insight. Every challenge is daunting at the start. With time and perseverance, all falls into place. The result is a stronger, more confident, and more grateful you. And of course, with that, dear Libra, this is how you will attract, and you will be the magician yourself, how you attract the right partnership. Instead of holding back and fearing, you need to become your own magician. Okay, dear Libra, instead of waiting from others, you need to tap into that Aries opposite energy that, if you're a Libra rising, especially, Aries is your 7th house. So Aries is either what you want in relationships or what you're attracting in, right? Who may seem attractive to you, or because the Emperor here is an Aries, sometimes when we've got on the same axis, Libra, you've got Aries, you may fit each other like a glove as long as there's respect and balance and harmony as you put in the work. All relationships need work, unless you're in polar opposite where, Aries is I, me, my, Libra is we, us. So you need to work together at that. Because if one person is pulling one side from their side and the other from their own side, then you could become, the worst enemies. So keep that in mind. You need to embody yourself, the ability to know your value and know your worth. Okay? So as long as you've done the work, the right partnership will come through for you. Otherwise, you'll be attracting people that you want to be able to lean on. You need to be stable and be able to stand on your own, just like the 9 of Pentacles here, and know your own worth, and the Queen of Wands here. All right, dear Libra, hope that helped. Love and light. I'm wishing you well. Dear Libra, just as I'm packing away your cards, I realized that on the 14th of October, and coming up to that, roughly mid-October, we are going to have a wonderful aspect. Venus from Libra, as she enters your sign, will be trining over to Uranus in the sign of Gemini. Okay, and it won't only be Venus and Gemini, but they'll also be connecting to Pluto in Aquarius. So expect big changes there mid-month, big surprises. Okay. So I thought I'll just finish up with that. Keep that in mind. And that's how the tarot works with the astrology together. So it's always important to look at the astrology as well. I'm wishing you luck with whatever's changing, whatever is shifting for you It won't be easy, but stay strong. Love you all.